Hi, I'm Noah Chiet, and I play Rudy Pazinski. I go to Quince Orchard High School. I am a freshman, I'm in 9th grade. And besides acting and doing shows, I like to hang out with my friends. I like to draw. I love photography. I love social media.
Hi, I'm Corieanne, Stein, and I play Annie Pazinski. I go to Wooten High School. I am an 11th grader. And my favorite hobby is singing. I sing, I act, I dance. Those are my hobbies.
I'm Connor Aikin, and I'm Eddie Pazinski.
I'm a junior. I go to Patterson Senior High. Hobbies, I mean, I like being outside, you know, running, jumping, swimming, hanging out with my girlfriend. Normal stuff.
Well, Rudy is a 12-year-old boy growing up in New York in the early 1960s. And he's at the age in his life where the gears in his head start to turn and he starts to gain his own opinions. He doesn't really want to deal with all this religion stuff. He just wants to have fun.
Well, my character Annie, she's 16 years old, and she's a teenage girl, and she's interested in boys, and while at the same time dealing with her brothers, these two.
Eddie, he's 15, he's the middle child. He has good intentions. He's about that age, interested in girls, enjoys his dirty magazines. But you know, he has a good heart. He just shows it very poorly.
Sometimes we don't think too clearly.
I like to think I'm more charismatic than Eddie, but you know, I don't know about that.
Well, even though Rudy's a little Catholic boy and I'm a little Jewish boy, we're both goofy and have a raw sense of humor.
Teenage girl over here, trying to find boys and figure out what to do. Annie cries a lot more than I do. She definitely shows her emotions a lot, and I don't cry as much as she does, honestly.
I think I'm a lot smarter than Eddie is. Also, he really kind of treats his relatives poorly without fear of retaliation. So, I respect my family, you know.
Me and Rudy are the same person, so I'm just kidding. Rudy, he's just going through the time, like I said before, like where he's gaining his own opinions and seeing that there's a whole world out there.
Annie has low self-esteem, honestly. She doesn't like herself, she doesn't like her home life, which leads her to, as quote-unquote, be an emotional wreck. And so she's just very sensitive, and she is not as strong as the others, but she does try her best.
Eddie's problems, I think for the most part, are, you know, very direct, very simple. He's pretty religious, so he's worried, you know, if he does something wrong, he's worried that he'll go to hell. But I think he really, you know, has a disconnect with his father, which later surfaces.
I think all of us do.
Yeah, and I finally stand up to him just because it's eating at him, eating at all of us really for so long.